streets, at the shop or in your local schools. It's an issue nationwide, but one young Gold Coast girl is taking the fight into her own hands. 12-year-old Aurora Iler has written and directed a short film on this exact issue. And Aurora joins me in the studio now. Hello there.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Nice for you to come in. Great that it's school holidays and you can do this. Tell us about your short film named Grape.
Well, the short film is about a young girl about my age is going into high school. She's in year 8 and I'm in year 7, and she doesn't vape, and that's not really in her beliefs, but all the people around her, like her older cousin, her older brother, siblings, and a lot of family, and even the boy that she likes at school starts vaping, and it's the peer pressure that she's getting from everyone, and so it's stressful, and so she ends up giving in. And it talks about the issues that are happening now, but also in the future, and it shows how bad it is because it is a global epidemic.
Yeah, it's certainly a topic that is getting a lot of people talking. Why did you decide to make a film on vaping?
Well, I know that vaping is such a big issue around the world and especially locally, so I wanted to make one because I've lost friends over not being able to not vaping, and so I
Can
wanted
you
to
tell
make
us a bit
that.
more about that? What do you mean you've lost friends?
Well, just the fact that I don't vape, it was like, oh, you don't vape? Well, I don't really want to be around someone that doesn't want to vape. And I've been like made fun of for not vaping and stuff like that. And so that was kind of a big issue. And also I wanted to make a difference because change the films, change the world. That's what I've heard. And so I wanted to change what people are seeing.
Yeah, great. So it's an issue that you're seeing then amongst friends and school peers. They've taken up vaping.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And they changed so much, and it's crazy to see how quickly you can get addicted. You can get addicted in a day, and every vape that says that says that it's nicotine free has nicotine, and that's why it's so addicting. And it's insane to see how young people start vaping. Like just today I saw on the news that a 14-year-old older brother gave his 4-year-old sister a vape. And it was absolutely horrible, and there's multiple stories like that, and it's really disappointing to see.
And are they doing it at school? Are they doing it out of school? Where are the people that you know? Where are they vaping?
They're vaping in the bathrooms, some are vaping in class. It's insane. And teachers obviously don't want this to happen, but what can you do? You know what I mean? And if we can't change, I know that as a child, I know that kids don't always listen to advice given by adults. And so it's like, hopefully if a young person is saying it, then they will listen, because at the end of the day, we just want healthy kids, and especially how young kids are taking up vaping.
On ABC Gold Coast, I'm with 12-year-old Aurora Iler. She's written a short film on vaping, as you're hearing. It's called Grape. I'm going to tell you how you can see it this week, actually, at the Helensvale Library a little later. Tell me about, though, making that decision to create a film. How did you go about it? I mean, it's one thing to think, I'm going to make this film about vaping, and you've got a really good reason to do it, but how did you go about doing it?
Well, I started writing about 6 months ago, and I made a film last year that was about helmet safety, and I knew that I definitely wanted to make one this year, and I'd started writing about vaping, and I got a little push from people that were help funding it, and I was like, this is a really amazing idea. And I know that I and my acting friends haven't been getting many jobs, so I was thinking, let me just make this because it's such a big issue. And I just got, and I did write and direct it, but if it was just me, then I wouldn't have been able to do this. So there were so many people that helped me. And I think it's about finding people that can help you and that you trust and want to spread your ideas around. So, yeah.
You mentioned this isn't the first short film that you've written and directed. You did that one last year about helmets. So another issue that you felt you wanted to speak up about.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was about helmet safety, and it was called Melonhead. So I've gone for the fruit names. And that was just showing that can really change your life as well. I'm trying to do big issues that are all around the world and that I can hopefully make a difference about.
What was the response to Melonhead?
The response was pretty good, and it's still going around some short film festival circuits, which is really exciting. And hopefully that makes a change as well. I've seen people that were on making the film and in the film started wearing helmets, and their family started wearing helmets. That was really amazing. And my friends who ride to and from school started wearing helmets, and even their parents, because it shows that the people that are mainly getting in incidents aren't the children that aren't wearing helmets. It's the adults that think they are like, so I'm so good, and then they get in a crash, which is obviously an accident. But
How did you get into acting and filmmaking, Isla? Aurora, sorry.
That's okay. I got into filmmaking. Well, I got into acting first, and I've always been very dramatic because I'm one of four and I'm the youngest of three older brothers. And so I've
Okay.
always been very dramatic. And I started acting when I was 8, and it kind of spiraled off that. And I obviously made my first film last year because I wasn't getting any jobs. So I was like, let me be the change and let me start creating my own things and
Here
about
you are.
very big issues.
Yeah, fantastic. The next thing that you'll take on, have you got any sense of what that may be? You've done helmet safety, now vaping. What might you do next?
Well, I'm hoping to pitch to some companies such as ABC to make a series, a TV series, because I've seen that a few different companies are looking for shorts, series made by children, not made by children, for children.
Yes.
And so hopefully if it's made by children, then children will listen to the issues in it.
Yeah, great. Okay. And in the future, you obviously you're only 12 now, and you're still at school. What do you imagine you might like to do when you leave school?
I definitely want to stay in this industry because it really brings me joy and it's what makes me happy. But I would also love to continue filmmaking and directing. We need a lot more female directors in the world. And so just staying in the industry and acting especially is what I want to go with my career. But
Okay.
I'll just see where it takes me because I am only 12.
Well, you are. You still got a long way to go and some decisions to be made before then. Who's your inspiration, though, as an actress? Who do you look at and think, that's who I'd like to be?
I love Margot Robbie and Toni Collette.
Okay.
I love Australian actors. I love Margot Robbie so much. She's just such an inspiration from being on a little Neighbours in Australia to going humongous in globally, and
Yes.
especially in America.
And in the upcoming Barbie movie, will you be seeing that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so eager and I'm so excited.
eager. Fantastic. Lovely to chat with you. No doubt we'll be chatting again. Looks like there's big things ahead for you, Aurora. Thanks so much. Now, we do want to let people know if they do want to watch the film Grape, the short film about vaping that you created. It's happening at the Helensvale Library, a viewing, 6:30 p.m. And if people want to get there, they can email you. So grapeshortfilm@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yep. And you'll let them know how they can get tickets.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Aurora.
Thank you so much for having
And
me.
enjoy the rest of your holidays.
Okay, thank you.
That is 12-year-old Aurora Iler. As you heard, she has made, written, directed and starred in this film called Grape about vaping. And if you want to find out more about how you can get to Helensvale Library and watch it this Thursday night, head to grapeshortfilm@gmail.com. It is 22 minutes to 5. G'day, I'm Julie Clift. Your chance to be at Robina Stadium this Sunday afternoon when the Titans take on the NRL New Kids, the Dolphins. You'll hear a cue to call very shortly here. 1300 903 917 is the phone number you'll need. I'll take the first 3 callers through. Be quick when you hear that cue to call.